VDM does not have access to his lawyer, even right now, and he's still in custody. The most terrible news we are hearing is that there is a secret plan going on to poison VDM in EFCC custody. According to his friend, the friend released a phone call because they have intel, released phone call saying that they are going to use somebody that knows VDM as if that person is giving VDM food and they will poison VDM. And this conversation was made in Yoruba language because the person does not understand Yoruba language, but he understands poison and he knows that they are talking about VDM because they mentioned VDM in that conversation. And we all know that of recent and of late, VDM has been calling out to EFCC. So EFCC is not comfortable the way VDM is calling them out. Hereby, they want to silence VDM. There is a political undertone in this matter. So Tinubu and Olukayode of EFCC, the chairman of EFCC, Olukayode, please, you are not a political party. You are not an affiliation to any political party. I don't know why guys in EFCC make themselves available as a willing tools to oppress and suppress opposition, or even suppress Nigerian people from speaking out and from calling out people against illegality or against injustice in Nigeria. There are many candidates that EFCC need to arrest. People like Yahya Bello, people like Ojus Okalo, people like Akpabio, and the rest of them. These are your customers because they have case with you. Have you finished that case? No. All we see is that on a daily basis, EFCC now become the protector of Nigerian currency. They are police of Nigerian currency, going around, looking at who is paying money or not. That is not the primary purpose of establishing EFCC. The primary purpose of establishing EFCC is to curb corruption, to fight corruption and curb corruption and bring corruption to the nail. That is the primary function of EFCC, not currency protector, not currency defaming protector. No, EFCC is not established to defend Nigerian currency from being defaced or defamed. If it is not a Cubana chief priest today, tomorrow it is e-money. If not e-money, it will be Portable. If not Portable, it will be Bobrisky and all the rest and all the rest. Then we have high-profile criminals, Maludi themselves as our leader, the politicians, looting and making Nigeria on a daily basis. You will now leave these people. You leave these people. They are galvanizing. Even some of them making even plan to remove an elected senator so that they will take over in the place of Yahya Bello. All this is what EFCC is promoting. So the issue is this. GTB Bank, it should make sense to us. You know that people are withdrawing their money already. People are withdrawing their money already from GTB Bank. So, and apart from that, Nigerian government and Nigerian politicians should also know, and GTB should also know, that Nigeria is sitting on the keg of a gunpowder that can explode at any time. Because unemployed Nigerian youth, they are hungry and angry. Even the employed masses of Nigeria, they are hungry and angry. And VDM has been speaking for people. VDM is a voice of the voiceless. He has been speaking for the people. And there is no record, we have not had any record or any court case or any case where VDM have any criminal case. It is on record that VDM has attended National Assembly summon to give his testimony. Yes, so why can't EFCC invite VDM to come to their office, even if they want to arrest him? Why now abducting him, using something to cover his face, as if we are in a drug cartel business, as if we are in a drug cartel field? How? Make it make sense to us. Babajide Sowolu and Ojus Okalo always say that when you go outside, stop the marketing Nigeria. What the marketing PR is worse than this. The world is watching us. The world is watching everybody. So GTB should make it make sense to us. Selling out their innocent customer is going to pronounce doom to their existence. And when people will hit on the street, I wonder how many GTB brands that will still remain. Because you don't know. There is a fire on the mountain. GTB Bank, you should run. There is a fire on the mountain. You better find a way to correct these things that you have done. You must pay restitution to VDM or else. I have heard that some charlatans have been promoting that VDM should be kept in custody, that VDM should be done that. If you have any issue to settle with VDM, go and settle your personal issue. But as far as this issue is concerned, it's an injustice against humanity. An injustice to one is an injustice to all. I call on all well-meaning Nigerians, call on international community to rise up. We must speak out and we must act rightly to make sure that this state capture does not succeed, because this is what we call institutional hooliganism, abducting people, abducting an innocent person, Because yes, in our law said it that you are innocent until proven guilty in Nigerian court and court of competent jurisdiction for that matter. This is high-handedness in the highest order. This is what we call we call it an institutional hooliganism, institutional agboroism. For you to arrest VDM like this, because it's not even arrest, it's abducting you, it's abducting. And Nigeria is crying every day. Right now, Nigeria is in comatose and can give up at any time. Look at the method of that arrest. Look at that method of adoption. They use marks. Does it mean, is it because the chief-in-chief of Nigeria is have hand in, So I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying that any leader of our country is involved in a white powder business. But if you look at it, using this thing to cover his face is a signal, reminding us of a drug cartel, the way they bring people to their premises. So that one aside, he was taken to that place and was denied access of many things, beating him up in front of his mother. Now, GTB Bank should also make it make sense to us. Why delay? As they have released the CCTV footage, can they now also release their call logs so that we will know who they called during that time VDM was within the bank? So that one aside, Nigerian government, EFCC and GTB Bank release VDM without any further delay. If anything should happen to VDM, see, you guys should know that, you will now know that VDM, that likes of VDM is not but one person. There are many people. Just that Martins is the face of that movement. Therefore, let the right thing be done. If you know the right thing, do the right thing. VDM will meet you in the court and he will also flush you down in the court. All those cases that you have in the court, Okowa is there. They come to APC. I know that his sins will be forgiven. Nobody will call him because he made it clear. He could not stand again to speak to FCC. But now that he has joined APC, he has said it, that he's ready to face them. So who are you deceiving? Who is deceiving whom? We will not keep quiet. Any person that keep quiet when illegality or injustice is going on in the country, that person is even worse, more than the perpetrator of that injustice and crime. So we will stand up and we will speak against it. Release him without any delay, or gonna learn a lesson. You're gonna learn it the very hard way.